Most people don't fail at fat loss because they are lazy. They fail because they're trying to live like a bodybuilder, whilst having normal lives, busy with work, kids, or both. If you want to lose 15 to 30 pounds in the next 16 weeks without having to give up your favorite foods and being locked in the gym day in and day out, this video is going to change how you see fat loss forever. Now, how do I know it can be done? Well, if you are new here, my name is Marcin. From 2016 to 2023, I boxed competitively at an amateur level, while studying and working full-time just to keep myself afloat. I was already struggling with cutting weight, and I followed every generic advice that was given to me at the time. It's all about calories. Stop going out to social events. You need to train 10 times a week. And the most popular, you need to stop eating junk food. There was a moment in my life where I stopped and I had a look around and I seen nobody there. I completely isolated myself from everyone because I was following a restrictive diet and avoided all social events with my family and friends until I stopped getting invited. My days were spent tracking every ounce of food, eating nothing but bland, tasteless meals, and the rest of the time that I had left over, I spent training in the gym. At that point, I knew that things had to change. I unintentionally became obsessed with my nutrition and training to the point that left me feeling alone and depressed. And it was all down to the guidance that I was given. Motivation and discipline was never the issue. I was simply guided the wrong direction. Now I am taking part in marathons and other fitness competitions, all while eating tasty food with a healthy mix of junk food. Without being locked in the gym, I attend social events with my partner, and most importantly, I am the healthiest, fittest, and the happiest I have ever been in my life. And I am helping others like yourself to do it too. Like my client Paulina, who lost 30 kilos in 9 months. Or Roxana, who dropped 22 kilos and now she's running 10Ks regularly. And these aren't athletes. These are everyday people with jobs, families, real lives, just like yourself. Most people focus on diet and training first, but real transformation starts somewhere else. It always starts with your mind. Unfortunately, most of the coaches in our industry are missing the bigger picture by ignoring that one part of coaching. And because of it, they are designing programs that are going to give you short-term gains and long-term issues. This is where the Frontrunner Project comes in, where we take a different approach and start your transformation with your mindset so that you can create and maintain a healthier lifestyle. Let me give you some context here. I learned this the hard way. I was competing in boxing for many years, cutting weight constantly, developed a terrible relationship with food and avoided all social events that I was invited to. And at one stage I got down to 6% body fat and still lost in the national championships because I couldn't perform on the day. I was drained, overtrained, and my head was fried. I crashed, and I crashed hard. I gained 12 kilos in 2 days, felt lost, alone, and depressed. I didn't recognize myself anymore, and I lost the love for the sport. That's when I realized this approach is broken, and that's what led me to launch the Frontrunner Project. I realized that there are so many people out there like myself who live normal lives, have families that need their time, and social events that they want to attend to. But they also have their health and fitness goals that they want to reach. And the Frontrunner Project was created for people like yourself who is watching this video to achieve your goal and prevent you from making the same mistakes that I did. The reason why all my clients are losing massive amounts of weight and are getting amazing results is all down to the education that we prioritize in the Frontrunner Project. And these are the 3 components that made the Frontrunner Project what it is. Number 1 is your mindset. I teach you how to reframe your view of yourself and the importance of your mind matching the mind of a person that you want to become. Being a frontrunner is not just about eating and training like one. It is also about having a mindset of a person that we can call a frontrunner. Second is your nutrition. I give you a nutrition plan that is geared towards you and your needs. And I educate you on everything that you need to know in order to gain and maintain phenomenal results long term and prevent you from crashing. And finally, number 3 is your training. I create a program that is based around your needs, and I teach you the art of training. I help you understand the reason behind your training and make sure that you know exactly how to go about it. So now you know how I help my clients at Frontrunner Project achieve phenomenal results while enjoying their life and time with family and friends. But you may be still thinking, how do I juggle my lifestyle with my fitness journey? Where do I even start? What type of training should I do and what do I need? How do I lose weight and knock out all my favorite food? And this is exactly why I launched the Frontrunner Project, to help ambitious, everyday people like yourself get into the best shape of their life, smash their fitness goals, whatever they may be, and finally help them feel confident in their own skin. In Frontrunner Project, I coach my clients the following 3 frameworks. Elite Identity Framework, understanding that everything starts in your mind. If the shift wasn't made in your mind, it won't be done physically. The key to success is accepting the situation that you are in and taking control over it, creating a mindset that truly represents who you want to become. Number 2 is the Food Freedom Framework, where I educate you on nutrition to give you the freedom back. Following a strict diet is only going to drive you insane and cause you to have bad relationship with food. We teach our clients how to have good relationship with food by not villainizing certain foods and helping them build a framework around their diet, so they can still enjoy their favorite foods without having to sacrifice their results. And number 3 is the Adaptive Strength Framework, where we focus and adapt your training towards you and your capabilities. The biggest and most common mistake that I see people do is claiming that they can't train because of a certain injury or a condition. 99% of the time, even when injured and suffering with a condition, we can still take part in exercise of some sort. It's about understanding what the exercise might be. And that's what I try to teach my clients in the Frontrunner Project. When a client leaves the Frontrunner Project, I want them to be educated enough so that they can continue striving on their own and not fall back to their old ways. I want the clients to reap the benefits of long-lasting results that they deserve. Now you might be wondering, Marcin, how the hell do I apply all of that into my own life? And honestly, it's pretty simple. You join our case study cohort of amazing people and become a Frontrunner community member. If you are feeling slightly overwhelmed or anxious, good. That is the good feeling telling you that you are not doing something that you really should. Let me ask you, what is the cost of staying where you are? What is the price of coming off this video and not taking the next step? I made the biggest leaps personally and professionally when I made stretch investments in developing my skills and knowledge. Taking the 4th step couldn't be easier. Just drop me a DM on Instagram with the word Frontrunner and let's see if I can help you build the life that you always wanted.